Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. YouTubers on the rise, reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long was 1975.
This is Blood Money on the Amiga, released by Psygnosis in 1989. Hang on,
First,
hang on.
There was Menace. Now, Psygnosis presents
Apparently,
DMA.
they made it. They're the developer. Apparently, no one could do voice acting in the late 80s. I'm going to skip this. It's a lovely intro, but it's full of sample music, and it goes on forever, so I'm going to skip it. Fortunately, this game is a trainer, and there are a bunch of cheats at the start. I played it very quickly to work out what the controls are, and it would appear that it's brutally hard. So we're going to have a go with lives. Apparently you got lives and energy, and we'll see how far we get, and then if that's a problem, we're going to put in some cheats. Released by Psygnosis in 1989, but developed by DMA Design. It's a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up with both sort of horizontal and vertical axis, and it's set across 4 different worlds where you have 4 different vehicles. First one is this: you have a helicopter, a person, a submarine, and a jet, but you have to unlock them using money. And yeah, this game was pretty well received and shifted quite a lot. Apparently, the people who made it, they took, you know, inspiration for the design from Mr. Heli. Cannot possibly see where that goes into this game. And also, it would appear that the demo is like debugged or something, because look, the thing's a god. I can assure you, the brief go I had, and I mean very brief go, the game is not that forgiving. Apparently some sort of super advanced, super duper new system or terminal was used to develop it that had really amazing graphics that they then later on used to go on to Lemmings. And it was also released on the Atari ST and on MS-DOS. Music by legendary David Whittaker, which as you can hear is absolutely fantastic, but it appears that there are no sound effects. I do definitely remember the box art and, you know, the title screen of this game. Sorry, the like, kind of loading screen. You know, with the alien holding, which has got nothing to do with this, holding a gun. So I don't know if my brother had it, but I must have seen it in a shop or saw it in magazines. Apparently it's an absolutely classic game on the Amiga, which is why I'm visiting it. So yeah, let's find out. Fire. Right. Excuse me. Blood Money, coded by Dave Jones, Tony Smith, DMA Design. Music on. We'll leave the music on because then there's that. Well, hang on. Well, no, we want to hear the music. 1989 Psygnosis. All right, skip to the end. In the dark parts of the screen, there is background graphics, but like they are so dark you struggle to see them. Press fire. Right, player 1 has $200. I think you start with $200, which gives you the possibility to yeah, you can upgrade your weapons, you collect money. Yeah, see, these are your 4 different vehicles. I'm assuming they just reflect the design of the level, but play pretty much in the same way. That was annoying as hell, wasn't it? That was my phone. Right, so we're going to go with this because obviously it's the base level, which means, does that mean I therefore have to earn $100 in the game? Right. So yeah, there is background graphics, but it's uber dark. Shoot stuff, collect money, which is easier said than done, because as soon as you shoot it, it blows up into money. It's brethren. Those are very familiar. Kind of getting away where the money is. Now, you appear to have energy. Because look. Oh, no, yeah. But then, it doesn't tell you anywhere on the screen where it is. But yeah, you have energy, because look, you can take hits and stuff from background objects and things like this and not die. This is literally as far as I played it. You move forward and backwards because enemies come from every direction. You have to go, this is what I mean about, you know, up, vertical, horizontal axis. Vertical axis, sorry, never mind. Equipment, give them hell. I can't, yeah, because they lock on, because why wouldn't they? Apparently they don't do any damage. The music is superb, it's really, really atmospheric. But it's brutal! Oh! Alright, ready? Tough luck, sucker, you were wasted. Is it one of those games that it knows it's hard, so it insults you for being crap, even though it knows it is balls horrifically hard? One will go with lives. Skip, skip, skip. Skip to the end. Right, come on. We're just going to have a look at the first level in this. And depending on how much it kicks my ass, and or doesn't piss me off, we might do a couple more videos. But anyway, yeah, so you got falling backwards because enemies come from everywhere. You can go right to the edge of the screen as well. This is what I mean though. Right, am I taking damage? Because if I'm not, I'm shooting through his legs. If I'm not, then there's a bit of an issue with the hitboxes. Can't destroy those, have to fly. Is there a timing thing? Missiles are still firing at me, enemies are still coming, still got these to contend with. Oh shit. Then I have to go through this. How do I... Right, you hold fire on that. If I got any money, 175. What can we afford that looks half decent? So you can upgrade your weapons. There are shops in the levels. Good. You're going to bloody need them. This game is ridiculous. It looks really, really nice. Okay, that seems to make a big difference. Now I don't have to worry about stuff coming from behind so much. But it thinks the screen is too cramped. There's too much going on. There's no slowdown. It is excellent graphics, so there's no slowdown. But while there's no slowdown, the screen is cramped. Enemies are still coming. The turrets are still firing. This is jeez. I feel a bit weird shooting those turrets, as in it doesn't seem to line up properly. Fuck off. And on top of everything I just said, it chucks in bad guys that... Oh shit. Lock on. You die, because of course you do. You lose your weapons. You can't see what's coming. Right. Ooh, so... And on top of that, you've got background switches that you have to shoot in order to clear a route for you to go through. I think I'm going to turn on some cheats. So I've turned on unlimited lives, unlimited energy, and unlimited money. So presumably that means I'm basically immortal. And also every time I go into a shop, I can... So we can do any one of these then, I'm guessing. I don't know. Right. But we'll have a look at level 1 again. We'll do some sort of sequence to it. I cannot get over how hard this is. It's like, why would you make this much effort to make it look this nice and then make it so brutally hard? As I've said many times before, and let's just check. I am immortal, it's good to know. Developers of these games, because they had to debug them, they played them so much, they just got insanely good at them. But that still doesn't justify why this is unbelievably difficult. For the sheer amount of shit going on, it seems that there's more going on than there is in R-Type 2. There's no slowdown, there's no lack of enemies, there's no lack of stuff going on. It looks shiny and fantastic. Look. How are you supposed to get through there? Equipment given how? It's nice that the enemy world that I have to attack, wow, apparently unlimited money is that. The enemy worlds that I have to attack provide me with shops. Capitalism, baby. It's everywhere. Right, I don't know what that, we'll have that. I think I've got it. You just can't tell I've got it. And if I've got it, you've got it too now. Yeah, you can't tell I've got it. Because I've got so much money, it's not going down. So I do have infinite money. I don't know what that is. But we've got everything now. Apart from that. Oh, we just had that. Oh my god, loaded to the nines. Right, does this make the game doable? It would appear so. I got flares. The thing is, they're confusing in the sense that I know they're mine, but with so much stuff going on, you start thinking naturally that, oh, it's something else to avoid. Look how much, there is no denying with how much shit is going on. This is well impressive. I wonder, see, I want to say it is running at the correct speed, because so much on it doesn't. Because the enemy aren't going batshit crazy. And was one of those upgrades, possibly, speed? I don't know. I'm holding fire down. And it does nothing. But also you can, literally, when you move up or down, you can get yourself into a position on the screen where you're safe. Because obviously you need to know what's coming up, and I don't just mean the bad guys, but I mean the terrain. Fuck it, we're just going to be cheeky. Gun turrets don't give you any money. I've got too much hardware to traverse those things. I'm not going to lie, I am incredibly impressed with how this looks and how much stuff is going on. But ultimately, putting this much effort into a game that this is... I mean, I would go and say it's broken, because with all this stuff, switches and bullets that go through the background and stuff like that, and, you know, moving up and moving down, doorways, constant enemies, enemies that lock on, doors like that, it's beyond brutally unfair. It really is. Absolutely beyond brutally unfair. Apparently there's a boss per stage, but these stages are huge, which makes me wonder, is that why, you know, when I first thought there's only 4 stages, but obviously it doesn't matter because each one is huge. See that? Even with, I mean, I know I'm immortal, so I'm not going to die, but even with this much hardware, staying out of the reach of enemies, it's difficult. Why do I not have those up and down rockets I had before? Oh, see? Well, A+ on the graphics, A+ on the music. Don't know what the sound effects are like because I couldn't be bothered to turn the music off. In case there weren't any sound effects, there probably were. But yeah, you spent a lot of effort making something look fantastic. I mean, and with so much shit going on, but you forgot somewhere along the way to make it, you know, challenging is fine, but fair and not brutal. And with that, obviously you could say, oh, look at that, money. No, you couldn't say that. I mean, I was saying, look at that, money. Yeah, fun. Like, so you have to rush down to beat that, but now you're just at the mercy of everything else around you. It's not parallax, by the way. It loses points for that, but not many. Well, it loses the points it gained for the graphics and the sound, but, you know, obviously it never gained any for the gameplay, because like I said, right, let's see, look at this. Fire at me. They're bullets. Even in R-Type, the bullets don't, you know, the bullets don't, like, come through the background and stuff like that. That's a dead end, isn't it? Well, this is a totally long level. They lock on, they can fly through the scenery as well. Do you know what? Yeah. It's wearing off the charm. But hey, supposedly it's a classic. It's possibly one of the best examples of... See, how are you supposed to navigate this if you're not more? Graphics on there, and I can see that. But, like I said, you know, all the polish in the world when the game's not fun means bugger all. Yoink. So again, presumably each level, your craft, so then you'll be underwater if you're a submarine, each level is, you know, reflective of the ship you are using, but I'm guessing plays exactly the same as this. It's horizontal and vertical and stuff like that. Collect weapons, convenient shops and stuff like that. I'm gonna, is it different shit? No. It won't let me buy that. Apparently it won't let me buy that. Why wouldn't you let me buy that? Apparently I haven't got infinite money. Right. See again! I've had to fudge around with the settings to make this full screen, so I don't know if that's having, you know, an effect on it. But yeah, well, there you go. Blood Money. It's just too brutal. It's very impressive. I mean, you could argue that it's more of a tech demo than a game, to be fair, because it's too brutal and unforgiving and not fair, and therefore not fun, unless I've clearly missed a trick and this isn't running properly. But bollocks to that. These are just my thoughts upon my first play. Again now, look how shiny and fantastic it looks. And not a hint of slowdown. Like I said, this is 1989. When did R-Type 2 come out? This outperforms that. Like a motherfucker. Again, how are you supposed to get through that? Where are we going now? Of course we're going this way. That's a nice effect over there. And again, you can't collect the money because obviously it's still giving you the money while they're still there. And look at these things. Wow. I grow more and more unamused. But hey, at least you can see some of it because I'm cheating. Therefore cheats do prosper. Anyways, also, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you played this back in the day. Is it as big a hit and a classic as sort of Tinternet suggests it is? Or am I right in thinking it's just too brutally unfair? Which is a shame, because it looks shiny and dandy pants. It's a new phrase, I'm trying to bring it back. It's an old phrase, it's just a new phrase for me to use. Anyway, as always, I'd love to know things, especially if you played this on any of the versions. How does this differ from the Atari ST? Guessing this isn't a port of that, because look at the hell that's going on. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later.